Good morning, everybody. Big T on the AT-26, and it's day 48. Day 48. I'm getting back on right where I got off yesterday afternoon, or yesterday morning, actually. And I'm headed northbound. I had stayed in Blacksburg last night. I did not go to the doctor. I know a lot of you are probably asking. I went to have my ribs checked. Just took it easy. And I did thunderstorm yesterday afternoon. I don't know. This is wet here. It looks like it rained here. And I am still hurting, but I'm hoping it's going to get better each day. I probably got a cracked rib for it not to be getting well faster. I'm going to take it easy. I still want to get about 20 miles in today. And I got a plan. I won't be staying. I'll be getting in town more the next week. I got it figured out, so I'll give you each day one day at a time. I can't take deep breaths, so I have to take it easy. But I got plenty of daylight. Honey Buns picked me up. Don Range picked me up yesterday. Honey Buns picked me up today and brought me back. Both of them are out of Pearisburg, but I didn't go all the way back to Pearisburg. Felt like it was going to be better. I did get a steak last night, as you saw in the end of the video yesterday. So I got some protein. I just had the Continental breakfast at the hotel where I was staying last night. Say happy birthday to Lori today. Today is April 2nd. It's her birthday. She's my realtor who helps me so much at home while I'm hiking. She's doing a lot of work for me. Happy birthday. All right, let me get going. Wow. I just happened to turn around and look back. Look at that. Oh. That's the mountain I came off of yesterday. And this is where I'm going today. Back up to those mountains over there. It's cool, crisp morning. Everything's wet from the rains. But it's great hiking weather right now. Glad I didn't get caught. They were just little spotty thunderstorms everywhere. I was glad when it hit the hotel last night, right as I was in bed, it was pounding the window, but I don't think it lasted long. Probably wouldn't have been, if you were at a shelter, it wouldn't have mattered a whole lot. You stay dry, and then, of course, it's not raining when you're trying to, if you were tenting though, it probably rained hard if you happen to be where it hit you for a few minutes. But, that's part of hiking. You're gonna get it wet. So you just have to learn to deal with it. Learn to keep your stuff dry best you can. I hear a hen. Haven't heard a gobble yet. Bunch of hens cutting up, no gobbles. And I'm not hearing any gobbles, just their hens. There's gobbles in here somewhere though. Okay, this oak coming up is called the Keffer, Keffer, Keffer oak. It's over 300 years old. It is the oldest oak along the AT in the South. What far out is this? It's a big tree. Wow. You're on the wrong side. Mmm. Mmm. Grass is always greener on the other side. That's what my daddy used to always say when, Daddy, let's go hunt over there. It's gotta be better over there. Son, grass is always greener on the other side. We think. As obtrusive as a power line is, it normally offers an incredible view. And it's to me, it's just one of those necessary things in life. I won't call it a necessary evil. I would just say it's necessary. It's providing power for people, and who wants to go without power? I don't know many people that want to live without power. There are a few, but not many. For the next mile, I'm going to pass these cairns. They were built up here by early farmers. I'm thinking 1700s farmers, and that's just in my head. Maybe early 1800s, but I think 1700s. And I think they pile the rocks and then farmed around them to get the rocks out, and then farm this flat top up here. This is called Bruiser's Knob, too, by the way. That's what this is called. Okay, number 7. I just slid on this rock, and I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can put it where you can see it, but I bent my pole, bottom of my trekking pole. I landed on it. Wasn't a bad fall at all. I just kind of slid down a little bit and sat down on my butt, but my trekking pole got under me when I did. And the bottom section is bent. These are lifetime warranty. I can send them back. But climbing this rock scramble here now. Came up through here, all the way up, going this way. And then down through there somewhere. But it's not wet. It dried out quick with that sun up. Eastern Continental Divide. 1,920 miles to the left to go to the Gulf of Mexico. 405 miles to make it to the Atlantic Ocean to the right. And I remember my dad telling me when we were on the Continental Divide between Atlantic and the Pacific, when we went to the Rockies, first time ever in my life, and we went up to Pikes Peak, and he told me about the Continental Divide there. He said, if you drop a drop of water right here, I'm going the wrong way. If you drop a drop of water right here, and it splits right on the center, half that drop will go to the Atlantic, the other half will go to the Pacific. I think I need to go this way. What happens, you get to talking and not paying attention. Nine-day shelter. Can't stay here but 3 nights. I'm stopping just for lunch. Got a picnic table here. It's a pretty nice area here. There's some campsites up there that look level. I mean, main thing is they got some water, and there has been no water. I have been running a ridge. Gotta have this. Been running that ridge up there high, no water. I'm not in bad shape by any means, but it's a hot day. It has turned summertime this week. I see next week's gonna be cooler. I like the cooler. Hopefully I can find this water. Okay, this is Craige Creek. The bridge has been out. It was out in 23 when I hiked. So I'm trying to find the best place to cross here and not slip down. I have to pull my boots off, socks off. Got my crocs on. See how this goes. I'll try to film and see if it gets sketchy. I got to put this down. Ooh, it's cold. It's not bad. Oh, it's cold. Feels good on the feet. It's a hot day today. I've been wearing my hood trying to keep the sun off my ears all day. This is not going to be bad at all, as long as I stay upright and slick rocks. There's the swiftest part right here. All right, not bad. Now I gotta swap back over. That's the worst time it takes to change your shoes out. Looks like the water's been all up in here. It's a good log to sit on. Dry feet. Nice not to get your feet wet. It's worth carrying Crocs for that. I couldn't walk across that in barefoot, that's for sure. Today for lunch, I did something a little different. Back at Weary Feed, I bought a package of mashed potatoes, instant mashed potatoes, and 4 cheese in it. And I saw Scoutmaster, that was his trail name, in the Smokies, boil water and put it in the package, pour it down in the package with the potatoes that the instant potatoes came with. And I thought, I didn't know you could do that. As much as I've hiked, I've never seen anybody do that. And so that's what I had for lunch today was potatoes, and I mixed in, cut up Slim Jim for some meat to go in it, and it was good. That was a good idea Scoutmaster had. That way you don't dirty your pot up cooking mashed potatoes, and really all you gotta do is boil the water and then pour down in the package. You gotta stir it, and then the bottom doesn't get quite mixed up. You just mix the top, keep your water there handy, and then add to it as you eat down. So it worked really good. And the potatoes were good carb, and had cheese in it as well. I will do that again. And of course, that bag's probably, I can't remember, they like 4 servings. There's a bunch of calories in it. Glad to get rid of that weight though. I've been carrying it since Weary Feet. It was good. You also gotta, fire up your stove. Take the time to do that and use that fuel, but it was worth it. What a climb. I remember this climb. Ellie, Pigpen, me, OG, a couple other hikers. We spent the night at the bottom of this sucker. And this was our first thing in the morning, this climb. This was Ellie's last day to hike with us, and then she had to go home. She came back and finished the AT after us. But Ellie, you remember this climb? That last day when we came up from where we camped? It ain't gotten any easier. Wow. But they got this bench here, so I'm taking advantage of that at the moment. When you come out on the ridge at the very tip top, they have a nice bench. They know you need it. See how red my face is? It's hot. Ridge walking again. Today has been the day of ridges. I was way over there on those ridges, and then came off that mountain and climbed up here on this one, and have been headed out this ridge for a bunch of miles. It looks like I've run out of turf though. It looks like the knobs are dropping off in this valley, and I don't know what the plan is here, but we'll follow the trail, huh? I carried that rock all the way up here. Oop, there's a buck rub. Native rub way up here on top of this mountain. Is that a dogwood in bloom? There's to the shelter. I'm going a little bit further. You too. It's pretty. It looks like dogwoods to me. Well, it's always a chore. This is my second trip to the water source from where I'm set up camping, because I could only get about a half a bag the first time, but I did much better this time. It should be enough to hike out tomorrow too. With the half a bag I got earlier. I'll show you I'm down just in a stealth site. Not really a stealth site, it's on far out, but it's a nice campsite. It's good and flat. There was a chance of thunder showers this afternoon. Thank goodness we hadn't had them. I'll show you my camp. Just off the trail, about 30 yards. Trail's over there. And I got all the comforts of home. A place to sit, a place to sleep, and a cook stove. All right, I gotta filter some water first, so. Chicken and dumplings, hot chocolate tonight. It's one of my more, I don't like a whole lot of the Mountain House meals, but I do like the chicken and dumplings, beef stroganoff, the biscuits and gravy. The sun's trying to go down over there. There's clouds that way too. So that means I'll get sunrise over there, but I should be up and out of here before it comes up over those mountains.